What's up, guys? This is Steve and Churi here to do our personal top 10 SKE songs that we really, really enjoy and love.
Ooh, I
Now,
just had to do a sudden
no,
introduction.
it's fine, Churi. Now, graduation songs, the members' graduation songs are not going to be part of this list because I have my own top 10 graduation songs that I eventually plan on doing and
Emphasis on
uploading
eventually.
eventually. And there are some SK members' graduation songs on that list, so because if I had them on this list, they would be close to the top. So I don't want to screw that up at all. Now, Churi, do you want to start or do you want me to start for your top 10
It
songs?
depends. Is it the whole top 10 or just one at a time?
Oh, we're gonna do one at a time. Because I was
I'll
gonna
go
do
you.
explanation. I was gonna explain why.
Yeah, I'll go you first because my explanation's pretty quick.
Oh yeah, and by the way, my top 10 isn't really that surprising because I don't really know.
I don't
that
know
many
what the mine
B-sides.
is though.
I had to
Maybe
rank
playing Akaba at the same time. 'Cause why not?
why, but I was gonna yeah, like mine mostly consists of A-side main singles because I don't know that many B-sides.
And then there's me, the guy who likes B-sides.
Okay, to start off at my number 10, which is the most recent song that I come to love, and that is I believe it is a B-side, so I believe it's Bukio Tayo's B-side, Sayonara, Kinou no Jibun.
Yes, K2's B-side.
Yeah, and the funny thing is I noted K2 song on this for under.
Wow.
Like I legit, the music video I thought was alright, and the reason why it's up here is because like I don't really want to say this, but recently I've been feeling kind of like lonely and depressed. So when I listen to this
Aw.
song, like it gets me into the mood of being really, really sad and depressed, and I feel like I can connect with the song that way. Oh, yeah, it definitely complements my feelings, and it is a dark song too about throwing away your loneliness and stuff. Okay, now Churi, now on to your number 10.
Mine is the most recent A-side, and that's Igai ni Mango.
Yeah.
I just love this song. It's like I like for the past like 2 months I've been listening to it, and then I've been singing it every time I was in the shower. Really embarrassing.
Definitely, if I
It's
had,
that catchy. It's that catchy. Like
I mean, it is really, really catchy. If I had an honorable mentions list, it would definitely be within the honorable mentions for me, because every time I listen to it while I'm in the car, I just start jamming out to it. So that my number 10 was probably going to be the most surprising song on this list.
not really. I would put that as one. I would put Kinou no Jibun as my.
I mean, for me, for my list, that's the most surprising song that is on my list. Because I didn't know about that till really recently. And then my number 9 is, I believe it was a coupling to an 8KB single, Gonna Jump. This is my number 9. My favorite song.
It is. I think it's
I've heard-
Kimi wa Melody's B-side.
Oh, Kimi Mo Melodies? Well, the
Yes,
reasons
that-
is because, it's because Goto Dada is the center of the song.
Yeah.
And it is a very, very energetic song, too. That I really love
She
to
sang
sing
that
along
in
to.
English. That was like one of the songs she sang in English during the solo concerts as well.
I still want to see that, but I don't have any links to that. And another note was, I thought the music video was fantastic because it was sort of like a live music video where it included the crowd, and the crowd was going absolutely crazy during the music video. So now, for your number 9 song, Churi.
This is the first of the many Junigatsu Nakano B-sides, and it's Team S's Kesenai Hono. Plainly for the reason because it feels like a dark song, and plus the line distribution was well done for me. Like course, there's Jirana Roha, I think, in the beginning. There's like Miruki and Sai,
Mhm.
Rion and Ami. I just like the line distribution there.
Okay, and if you're done, I'm gonna go on to my number 8.
Hey. So I
Okay.
told you, my explanations are quick.
I mean, that's fine. I feel like mine are quick too, so. At my number 8, I have Chicken Line.
Ooh.
This song gets me pumped up every time I listen to it, because I remember you and me were talking about how, basically the Chicken Line single, like, causes accidents. Where I've almost...
I nearly got arrested by one of the pizza.
Just because, like, when I drive, I go crazy during the song, and I swear a couple times I've almost gotten into accidents while listening to the song. Because I'm, like, dancing around all while I'm driving, and it's really
the whole
bad.
car just topples over.
Yeah, it's a very catchy song, too, and the thing is, I didn't know what the lyrics were about until I looked up the lyrics on SKE48. Like, I didn't know if it was actually about, like, Line, the app Line.
It was.
I didn't know about that until I looked up the lyrics to the song, and I'm like, oh, it makes sense now.
I feel cold.
And then,
Now I understand why it wasn't a Churi-scented single.
and then adding onto that, the music video is a really dark music video too.
It was.
And it had symbolism in the music video too, with basically
I feel like it was the media trying to like close everyone in, and then like Roha and little chip things like freedom of speech.
Yeah, dude, I had it for where it was like the symbolism relating to forced conformity and not be able to speak out.
Yeah.
That's what I caught during the music video, and I thought it was a really good message.
Just looked like everybody just like toppled to their deaths, with the exception of Roha, you know. It's like,
Yeah, lucky Ryoha with Jirina letting her go.
Roha's like, no, don't come with me, Jiren's like, no, do this for me, before like collapsing on the floor.
It's just a really catchy song. Now, for your number 8, Churi.
My number 8 was also an A-side. I told you, like most of my A-side picks are actually at the bottom. And it still goes on with the Junigatsu vibe, and that's the A-side itself. First time the center of an SK single wasn't Jirina.
I mean, yeah,
Or for that matter.
Jirina has not been the center of only 3 singles. Well, 2 if you don't include Mai and the Medi. So, and the fact that it was a double center song too.
A new gen double center at that. It's another very vibrant, energetic song, and it was a winter single, and it did get released in December, because Junigatsu is December, the 12th month, which is December. Yeah. It's irony, and I love it.
I mean, I thought that was a really good song. I didn't, at first, when I listened to the song on AKB show, like, I didn't really think much of it until maybe, like, much after, and I'm like... And I started listening to it a lot in, like, mid-summer, and I'm like, this song makes no sense playing now. It makes no sense when I'm playing this song now, midsummer. Now, going on to my number 7 pick is, this song used to be one of my favorite SKE songs until I started listening to SKE more, and that is, Kataomoi Finally.
Ooh.
That song got me hyped and pumped up. Plus, the music video was absolutely amazing. The music video was the reason why it used to be my favorite SKE song. With that one kiss scene and then that one kiss scene at the beginning.
The many kiss scenes, people.
the many kiss scenes from SKE.
That's when SK began to become the gay group.
Just having Jirina as like one of the biggest players in the music video. And then I obviously know that like one of your favorite parts is towards the end where Jirina just keeps on getting slapped.
Yes, it felt good to watch. I don't know why, but I love watching just general slap scenes. Just SK doing it just makes me feel much, much better for some odd reason.
And I really love to try to sing along to the song, even though I can't really sing this song that much. Yeah, I'm done with my number 7, Churi. Now, if you want to do yours,
I did a quick change.
that's fine.
Before I changed it, it would have been Banzai Venus. It would have been. But then I had a sudden thought, like, this song was one of the many A-sides I've repeated over and over and over again, like, after its release. Yeah. And that's actually the A-side before Igai ni Manga, and that's Kinou Ginai. I told you. Not only did it serve as a theme song for Jirona's drama Death Cash, which was very dark, actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this now, that Kinou Ginai is in my list farther up, so I'll just say that right now.
But it's
just a mini spoiler there.
Songs that generally relate to life, like, do you really need money in your life? Like, why can't you just have love?
Exactly.
Support, like. Anyway, carry on.
Okay. Now on to my number 6. It's another A-side, like I kept on saying, like most of these are A-sides, and that is Kisstate Hidari Kiki. Ooh, I absolutely love singing the song every time I listen to it.
Just like the double Matsi, like pretend kiss at the end, like.
Like, this is one of the songs where I feel like I can easily sing it every single time without screwing up, too, so. And plus I liked the rhythm, and because it was catchy, and I really liked the rhythm to the song. And although I know Kumin was in other music videos before, I just remember Kumin in this music video, just specifically. Because although Kumin's not in the group anymore, I loved Kumin when she was.
I cry every time we mention graduated member. I would especially cry at my number 5, because we'll get onto that later.
Okay, now on to your number 6, Churi.
It's actually an AKB B-side, specifically to Green Flash. And Sekai ga Naiteru Nara, I think it was Green Flash. Let me check that.
Oh, that song was gonna... That would be another song in my honorable mentions that just barely missed my top 10.
I think it was Green Flash that it was coupling to, but I can't remember.
Yeah, it was a coupling song to an AKB song.
Oh yeah, it was. I just checked. But a huge part of it for me was the speaking parts that Double Matsu had in the break. It just made the music video much, much creepier than it already had been. Like, no, I'm just cold. Oh. It's freezing where I am.
Is there any other reason for that?
It's just creepy.
It's definitely a little bit creepy.
But like, I feel like a good theory that I had was maybe Jirana meant to kill Grana. Like, it's like psychological, like DID.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, on to your number 5, Steve.
Okay, now on to my top 5. As I think Churi would know that these songs, other than one that I don't think he knows about, you probably know like my top 5 songs for my SKE songs.
I feel like I do.
And that number 5 is a song that I absolutely love, and that is Escape. Escape is a beast.
Oh,
song.
That would be in my honorable mentions.
And I believe that was also a B-side to an AKB single too, was it not? Or was it an
was
SKE single?
Jirana's Janken sent a single.
Okay, the 34th single. Okay.
Mhm.
Like, this song, when I looked up the lyrics, it was sort of, the song is kind of dark when you look up the lyrics too. And how the song is really, really energetic, and just the beat and the rhythm are just amazing.
Like, the dance is quite intense, like, once you think about it. Like,
yeah, the dance is really, really intense too.
Like, It's like as intense as Okidoki's chorus.
And the fact that this song is good with remixes, that you can remix a song like any way you can remix it and it'll still sound amazing. And then I also added on that another reason why I like the song is because Rion was on the electric piano.
She wasn't even technically a part of the song, she was just there in the background.
Well, she was playing the electric piano, so I count that.
I think one of the other reasons why I like Escape is that it's not like the typical sentence that you would have. It's actually Yamada Mizuho centered.
Oh.
Which I found to be quite strange when I came back to the group in 2014, listened to every single single that was released in 2013, and then I spotted this one. I was like, wondering who the girl in the center position was. I searched her up. Got surprised that was a 5th gen member. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Now on to your number 5, Churi, if you don't mind.
Continuing on with the recurring theme here, with the fact that a lot of the songs on my list are Junigatsu no Kangaroo B-sides. And it's actually the Sentai Hero Unit song, Aina Rule.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that song yet.
It's
terrible.
the one with Churi, Iron, Minarun, and Sumira in Sentai Hero outfits. Team S did it for Kaseneta Shiato.
Oh, okay. I'll give that a listen now.
I miss Miyamaya. Anyway, it's like, especially the music video, once you think about the music video more while you listen to it, it kind of gives off a powerful message of, like, courage and, like, again, standing up for what you believe in. Like, I don't want to spoil the music video now, but, like, basically, the 4 girls were performers, and then they kind of got involved with an armed robbery, and
robbery? Holy crap.
Churi sacrificed herself, but she didn't die.
Oh, okay, good.
Ironically, because of a rice paddle. And they beat up the armed robbers. It was awesome. Plus the title itself kind of already gives off a message. It's quite nice.
Now
I've got one more.
Yeah. Now before I mention my number 4, from this point on, all the songs I will never ever skip. All the songs I will never skip, no matter what.
Same
Even
with
if it's in my car, listening to at work, or just listening to randomly, I will never skip these songs no matter what.
To be honest, maybe number 1, because I haven't listened to it in ages. But number 2, number 3, and number 4 for me, never skipping these, actually.
Now for my actual number 4 is Bukyo Tayo, the 15th single.
Nice.
I absolutely love the melody and how slow the song is compared to most SKE songs that are out.
I think it was the first ballad that they did, like, as a A-side. So, I
really love to try to sing. I'm really decent at singing the song, but I always screw up on the lyrics while I'm singing. I can decently sing the song, but I really love to sing it. And I don't know what song that one of my coworkers heard me sing, but she was like, it's one of the songs that you always sing. And there's a couple of songs that I could think of, and one of them is Bukyo Tayo, because I absolutely love to try to sing the song. And the part that really gets me every time is the instrumental part, in the middle. Or it goes dun 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 dun, like the beats like that. It always gets me, and it always makes me happy hearing that. I don't know why. Just that part in particular always makes me really happy when I hear it. And the music video itself, even though it's pretty simple and it's very summary,
it gives off a powerful message actually as well.
What message is that?
It's like, even though you're going through really dark times, like, the sun will come down and, like,
Oh, I don't know why I didn't think about it that way.
yeah.
No, onto your number
Oh,
4,
I'll go up
Churi.
in a bit. I'll go up in a bit. I said I'll go up. Well, this is where the subunit single comes in. You can already tell by like me saying pianos and saxophones. Like,
Pianos and saxophones.
Aishiteru toka Aishiteta toka. Like, my main reason why I like it is the vocals. Like, oh, it's just like, especially when these two do it live, you can tell the balance between the voices.
Yeah.
Plus, them being covered by that white sheet in the middle of the music video gave me weird images.
Weird energies.
Weird images.
Okay. Are you done, Churi? Or
Yes,
do you
I'm
want
done.
more? Okay. Now, this is my number 3 is the only stage song that I have in my top 10 that I absolutely love, and that is it is part of the first album. It's a song on the first album.
Ooh.
Sono Sake ni Kimi ga ita.
Ooh.
You know that? Yeah. That song is an absolutely fantastic song. It's a slow song, but I absolutely fell in love with it the first time I heard it. And I know that it is a Kenkyusei song too, which I was really surprised to figure out too.
I think that's 5th gen, if I'm not mistaken.
Just the slow pace, and at first when I first started listening to the song, I thought it was like a really sad, depressing kind of song based on like how it was sung and sounded. But then when I looked up the lyrics and realized that it was about love, it kind of sounds more uplifting to me now than an actual like a depressing sounding song. But every time I listen to the song, it always puts a smile on my face. And
Yeah,
every
it's
time I try to
4th,
sing
5th
along.
gen Kenkisa. Just making.
4th and 5th gen?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because so Shibata Aya's gen, with Non's gen too.
There was only like 2 4th gens and then Kaltan.
And Kaltan.
And Kaltan. It's always Kaltan.
Hey, Kaltan. So I'm finished with my number 3, so
Let me like find my list again.
okay.
The last B-side from Genie Gets the Kangaroo, and then it's like, and that's it. It's K2's B-side to Genie Guts. It's DADA Machine Gun. It's just a wacky music video that I love. Like,
Wacky. It is wacky.
At the time, the 22 members just. Actually, I think it was like 20 at this point, but it's just. Wacky music video, wacky song. It's just. Don't even know what machine guns have to do with it.
They just put it in the name to sound cool.
There we go.
At least that's what I think. And then now, my number 2, like I said before, my number 2 is Kinou Ginoi.
Whoa.
If it wasn't for my number 1 song, Kinou would definitely be my favorite song. Because it is really dark. The symbolism of just the music video is fantastic. I do love the costumes, and I like like I was trying to say before, the music video aesthetic, how they went about making the music video, making it really dark toned, and it really set like a really, really dark mood, and including with Rion's electric piano playing, starting off the song, really, really set the mood to the song. And every time I listen to the song, I have to like turn it up to max. Even at work, I don't even care. I'm in the back, the song plays, I'm on my speaker just turning up the volume on the song. Just like you said, like the music video is very symbolic in itself too. And I absolutely love that. Like, the list that I have for this is longer than some of my other songs that I had.
I quickly had to swap my number 1 and number 2.
That's fine, because I was going to ask you, what is your number 2?
I don't really listen to this song as much as I'd want to anymore. But it's from Koketeshu Daiju this time. Just pointing it out there. And it's Boku wa Shitteru, which is like the documentary song.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard that song like 1 or 2 times. It's a really good song, but I know that was on the new album, but I didn't get that type.
Yeah. But I think this song kind of is symbolic to just the group itself, and it's a vibrant song, and the music video kind of helps with what I'm gonna say next, and it kind of shows the unity within the, kind of shows the trials and tribulations that all of them have. Yeah. It's like, I'm like so cold, bro.
Oh, definitely. I should probably listen to that song more, because I thought it was a fantastic song too. But I just never get to listen to it, because I always forget.
I think it's like one of those songs that doesn't really get enough credit. Considering that, I think a lot of the documentary songs are quite forgotten.
Yeah, they definitely are. At least not to me. I like listening to the documentary songs all the time.
Especially the AKB ones. Like, all the other groups have had just one documentary. AKB about 5 or 6. I think this is one of the more memorable ones for me.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm just gonna hint at it now that my number 1 is a team song.
Oh, a team song.
Yes, it's a team song.
That's perfectly fine. Then my number 1, I don't know if it's gonna be surprising or not, because it's a main single, but it's a song that I love so much, where it is maybe overall, for like my overall songs, just in the 48 groups alone, I think it's around number 4 or 5 for my top 10 songs overall. And that is the 14th single, Mirai to wa. I absolutely love this song. It is such an inspirational song. It's uplifting, and weirdly enough, like, this is one of the very few songs to, when I'm listening to the song, it actually, in my mind, the English, it just turns into English in my mind. Because I know the English lyrics, so every time I listen to the song, it just translates to English in my mind, and I even sing it in English. I can either sing it in English or Japanese.
I think, like, the English title to Mirai to wa kind of makes you think.
Plus, it's really symbolic for what the name for what is the future, and then having the whole music video having be like in reverse.
Like going backwards, yeah.
Or that is really symbolic and metaphorically amazing.
A piece of the lyrics kind of get to me like a little.
The lyrics get to me all the time.
I have to load it up. Mirai to was like, sadly, one of the music videos, one of the main songs that I rarely listen to. Like, it's not that I don't like it. It's just that I have too many songs that I like listening to. That
every time I listen to it, it makes me happy. Just without a doubt.
Just like the occasional like times that I listen to it is. Yeah.
Just a really inspirational song to me. Just with the lyrics tell. Okay, so that's my top 10. No, Churi, you're number 1. What is your number 1 song?
Surprisingly, I thought it was gonna be a K2 song, because, like, I'm a K2 DD.
I mean,
Everybody I know
so
knows
am I,
that.
sort of.
But this it's not K2, but this team, I think, over the past few months has gotten to my heart, like, for some odd reason. Now my cameo show is in this team. Like, I've been paying attention to this person, to this member's generation. Like, this person sent us the song, and, like...
Really? She does?
Yeah.
Holy...
If you can't guess, is that your secret from... It's Chicken Line B-side. It's Takatera-sana sent it, which... I thought they were gonna pick somebody else. Like, in all honesty, like... I think Mikti and Yunana were given, but Sanan was a bit of a shock to me. I think Is That Your Secret is the one song that made me like Sanan. It's like... I'm actually freezing, but like... It could be compared to Sekai ga Naiteru Nara in terms of how dark it can be, like... Especially the music video. God, there's a guy running away from 16 girls, and then like...
Oh, I think I know what song you're talking about.
There's this one
I don't know the
scene
name
where
of it, but I think I remember seeing the music video to it.
where like the guy's like in a warehouse or something, and then Sandman's just like begging him to stop. The guy turns around and then just Aya-chan with a pole, like knocking him unconscious, and then just like all 16 of them are just grouped around him, around the guy. Each of them slap them, and then the ending is just like really, really like abrupt. And it makes me think that it's a wacky ass theory, but it makes me think that they killed the guy. Because it's just like Sandman kneeling down and then just covering the camera abruptly, ending the song. It's just like...
Sorry, Bobo, what was the song title again?
Is That Your Secret?
Oh, okay. And then just for the heck of it, I guess I will do some honorable mentions for me that we didn't already announce already. And some of them being Dirty.
Oh, Dirty is not my song, but...
I mean...
You.
Really got me into this kind of mood. And then Juri Baby. Basically, those two TMS songs.
I'll put Jittery Baby in my own mentions as well. Both of the Passion for You Senbatsu, the more recent Passion for You Senbatsus. Boenkyo no Naitenmondai from Chicken Line, I think, and then Kiseki no Ryusegun from Igai ni Mango. The latter specifically because it's Ego-chan centered. Like, just like a lot of my Oshis are in there. Ego-chan, Churi, Sakipon now.
Isn't Yuki in there? Because Yuki loves Passion for You.
I can't remember.
I mean, I just assumed she was because she loves Passion for You.
What are Yuki? Who?
Arayuki. I just assumed that she was in there because she loves Passion for You.
I just checked, she wasn't there. Again, K2 having the most members in this. In Ryusegun. With 9 members. Just like the number of...
9 out of the 16?
Out of 16.
Holy shit.
No, SK2E, it's like 5, 9, 2.
Oh, okay. And then if I had to pick any more honorable mention songs for me, it would be Darkness, which I believe is another Team S song. I could be wrong.
No, Darkness was just a random unit song, actually.
Okay.
It wasn't S.
Darkness, and then either between Utsukushi Inazumo or Kakutsu Shudaiju. Between one of those two.
If I had to pick two more B-sides, they would both be from Igai ni Mango. It's K2's Enwo Egaku as well as E's Oretoku. Cause they're contrasting songs, and I love it. Like, I mean, like even Churi gets carried in Enwo Egaku. Yeah. Oretoku is just like a it's like a simulation of what it would be like if the E members worked at a TV station. Like, I got to see my ample amount of Sandman. It was fine.
The funny thing is, I still haven't watched the music videos for those. The only music videos I've watched for the Igai ni Mango, single word Igai ni Mango, and Masa Oya's grad song. Those are the only two music videos I've watched.
The only music videos I haven't watched is Masuna's graduate. Best song. So, Pati ni wa itaku nai. Oh god, there goes my voice. But yeah.
Yeah, so we're pretty much wrapped up, and
Yeah.
we don't know if Ruka is going to do a video of her top 10 SKE songs, either alone or with Sarah, even though Sarah isn't really into SKE, so she can't really.
I'll probably just like talk about it with her. I'm not gonna repeat it.
But
And they'll all do my top 10 stage songs.
definitely Ruka might definitely do her top 10 SKE songs in the future.
I don't know if mine was surprising or not. Like, but
I mean, yours were definitely more surprising than mine, because mine were mainly A-side single songs.
mine were mainly 16 single songs. Why? I just love Junigatsu. It's like,
I mean, that's perfectly fine. Still more surprising than mine.
the top 5 are all B-sides as well. So,
And my top 5, one was a B-side and the other one was a stage song.
nice. I feel like I should do a top 10 stage song. I don't know if I'd have time to do it.
I mean, if I did a top 10 stage songs, mine would be including like all the 48 groups.
I don't know if this is for you.
So yeah, I have to go
Oh, yeah.
because I'm tired as fuck.
Whatever.
So I'll see you later then.
If you end up calling there, make sure they don't ask for any money or anything.
Okay. See you, Churi. And I'll also see you guys. Maybe in the next video, whenever I make that. See you around, guys.